to see them. But somebody we are always thrilled to see.
Are we? Just kidding.
Well, maybe. A particular critter made his yearly appearance early this morning, and here to tell us all about it.
When I got out of bed, I made my early appearance and came to work.
It's time to ask your meteorologist all about those critters that we saw. So, what did the groundhog see today?
Well, the groundhog stepped outside and he saw his shadow, and that means that we have 6 more weeks of winter. Now, if you look at winter for us in central Illinois, clearly this means 6 more weeks of clouds, because that's all we've had all winter. Doesn't it seem like that?
It does.
Which I don't love.
I tease about that a little bit, but I got some facts I want to share with you real quick. First off, the groundhog, when we look back, the National Weather Service went back and analyzed the data over the last 10 years. How's the groundhog doing in accuracy? He's at 40%.
Okay, that is a cute little groundhog.
I know, that's a happy little groundhog.
He's a happy little one, yeah. He'd fit well in this team, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
We'd welcome him for sure.
So, anyways, that's the groundhog.
Okay.
And his call, 40%. He's 4 out of 10. I think over the history, it's 39%. So you're looking at a pretty good average there. Check this out. The accuracy of the WCI3 weather team, 50%. We know that because of the Facebook comments. People telling us,
so that's how you came up with
that. Hey, I'd love to be right only half the time and still have a job. We haven't heard that one before.
No, you haven't?
Never, no.
Never.
Yeah, so it's all fun. I teasingly and affectionately call it Rat in the Ground Day.
Yeah.
But Groundhog Day, and it's just one of those things where it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
People really, look forward to it. It's something to look forward to. 6 more weeks of spring, or do we get an early, or 6 more weeks of winter? Do we get an early spring? We're kind of getting the early spring based on our forecast here. Kevin's going to have some really nice temperatures coming forth. It won't feel that way tomorrow, but by Saturday, we get one day out of 7 days that are going to be really nice. So that's interesting. I don't know, your thoughts? I mean, a lot of the traditions are great, aren't they?
I love them. And we've got Hootie Hoo Day coming.
Yeah. We're going to get Judy back for that?
We should.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yes.
Really, if we can have sunshine, I think that makes all the difference.
Yes.
Like, the sunshine we had today is like, I can do cold if it's sunny.
Listen, I loved it today. I went and sat out in the storm track during my break and just enjoyed the sunshine there. Did anyone else think, though, after the entire cloudy winter we've had, of all of the weeks for the Groundhog Day to be, it happened to be on the sunniest week, and so that means we saw a shadow, and then that means 6 more weeks.
Typical.
So just typical. I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
Okay, we have another question for you here.
Yes.
This one is from Ginny. She wants to know, what is the difference between mostly sunny, partly cloudy, and mostly cloudy? This is a great question.
Yeah, we do. So we kind of look at it as a range or a spectrum based on how the cloud cover is, and some of those are a little interchangeable. Generally, we're looking at quarters, quarter percent. But I got a good graphic here. This I think helps illustrate it. If we look at percentages for that, this is an approximation. Sunny, obviously, cloud cover's 0%. Mostly sunny, 20% give or take. Partly sunny, about 40% cloud cover. Partly cloudy, 60%. Mostly cloudy, about 80% coverage. And then cloudy, about 100%. There is some variation. Partly sunny and partly cloudy can be interchangeable in some ways. We tend to use it. We might lean partly cloudy if there's clouds in the morning. We might say sun and clouds. We might kind of adjust those words. But generally, that partly cloudy, partly sunny, people are like, what's the difference in that? There's a technical difference, but it's often whitewashed over when it comes to that.
Then why are the percentages so different?
Well, you look at a range here. You can take the ranges from either zeros, every 20% there's a range. We also typically do it quarters, so 25%, 50%, 75%, 100. So it just kind of varies, but that's the technical breakdown there. 40% versus 60%, not a huge difference, but when we look at mostly cloudy. The other thing as well, on our 7-day forecast, when we use these words and those, we're forecasting cloud cover for the entire viewing area. So we're going from Jacksonville to Indiana, from near Kankakee all the way down to Effingham. Mostly cloudy. It may be entirely cloudy where you are, but we think that maybe there's going to be a little sunshine somewhere. And so there's been a lot of mostly cloudy icons. People in Champaign saying, well, it's been cloudy. What are you talking about? It just happened to be, Effingham gets the sunshine that day.
And then that's when you get the comment that you're wrong.
There you go.
You can't win, Jacob Dickey.
Yeah, is what it is.
You've got a hard job.
I think it's pretty easy this
Partly,
week,
mostly,
I won't
all the
complain.
things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
Glad to be
thank
here.
you. All right, if you want to ask Jacob a question, maybe we'll answer it next week on Ask Your Meteorologist. There are all the ways that you can connect with him.